So this is wrong information, and I saw some likes to your comment, which is why I am replying here. But the people that are liking are accepting wrong data. Here is how it actually works. You don't need the price of Bitcoin to drop before altcoins can pump. You also do not need the price of Bitcoin to go up before altcoins can go up. All you need is for Bitcoin to stay at the same place or gradually go up whilst its dominance drops. I think even a 5-year-old can understand this. Now, why did I say gradually go up? Because if the price of Bitcoin is rapidly going up, then traders may be uninterested in altcoins. So they may sell their altcoins for Bitcoin, which will make them either just stay at the same place or even dump whilst Bitcoin is going up. This chart right here demonstrates this in a very simple manner, so let's go through it. Here we have Bitcoin dominance. Here we have Bitcoin price, and here we have altcoin price. We see that if Bitcoin dominance is going up and Bitcoin price is also going up, well, you will either go laterally on altcoins or they could even be dumping. Now, that happens because of what I just said. If Bitcoin is going up and people see that, I've been waiting for days and my altcoins are not going up, BTC continues to go by 10%, 15%, they may sell their altcoins and take the money and put in Bitcoin, or they may directly exchange their altcoins for Bitcoin, making Bitcoin even more dominant on the marketplace. That's how this first row right here works. Now, if Bitcoin's dominance is going up and Bitcoin's price is going down, what happens to altcoins? They plummet, they go down severely, they go down to hell. Why does that happen, you might ask? Well, if Bitcoin's price is going down, and by going down here, we're not just talking about, going down by 1% in a day. No, if it goes down by 10% in a day, or say 15% in a day, what happens? Everybody is scared. If it goes from $100,000 and goes down to $85,000 in a single hour, everybody will be talking about it. You'll see the news and people say, I told you not to buy that shit. I told you not to buy that thing. What happens to the altcoin holders who know that altcoins are riskier? What happens to them? What happens to whales who have altcoins? What happens to perhaps institutions that hold some altcoins? They may not want to sell their alts into USDT because that really means you are taking the fat loss, but they may want to sell it into Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin is going down. Why would they do this, you might ask? Because there is a chance that Bitcoin goes back up. There is a higher chance or a greater chance that Bitcoin will eventually go back up than altcoins going back up. So they will sell into Bitcoin. And when they do that, the dominance of Bitcoin will go up. Now, for those of you who do not understand, and this is probably your first class here on understanding crypto, Bitcoin dominance basically represents how much of the total crypto market cap is in Bitcoin alone. So if Bitcoin dominance is at 50%, it means that Bitcoin occupies about 50% of the total crypto market cap. So if the total crypto market cap is $1 trillion, it means Bitcoin's market cap is $500 billion. Hope that is clear, yes? Even a 5-year-old could understand that. So our next row here, what happens if Bitcoin dominance is going up and Bitcoin is staying at the exact same place? So just going laterally, yeah? Trading between maybe, say, a few $100s. What happens then to altcoins? Well, people won't be so certain of the market, so they will take that time to sell their altcoins for Bitcoin in the idea that, well, what happens if Bitcoin does this lateral movement and dumps? What happens to my alts? They'll be like, no, the alts will dump, so they sell those altcoins into BTC. That way, if Bitcoin actually just goes up from that lateral consolidation, they still make money, not as much as they would have made if they had their money in altcoins, but they will not just lose or miss out completely. So that's why you have alts going down here. Now, what happens if Bitcoin dominance goes down and Bitcoin's price goes up. That's the green light. That's the visa. Altcoins go up, but not really big go up. Yeah, so just go up. You will see some of them doing maybe 15%, 20%, but not the big rally, not the big move. We will come to the big move very soon. Here we have BTC dominance going down and BTC going down. What happens to alts? Well, alts stay lateral or perhaps even go up. Now, you might be like, but wait, BTC is going down. People are supposed to be afraid, yes? Well, if BTC dominance is going down at the same time where BTC is going down, it means that they, or say the whales or institutions, are exchanging their BTC into alts. That's why they will stay lateral. So you have like a balance here, a swing, if you may, that when this goes up, this goes down. When this goes down, this goes up. That type of thing. That's what you have here, basically. Here you have BTC dominance going down and BTC is lateral. That's the bull. That's when altcoins will be doing 50% moves in a day. Some will do 100 or 200% moves in a day. For large caps, this is not micro cap thing. That's the bull. That's the big bull, which I think is coming. But let's explain the psychology here. What's actually going on? What's the market psychology in this our last segment? So you see that BTC is going lateral, yeah, just moving between maybe a few $100 to a few $1,000, not any type of big move. So perhaps it's now at I think it's like $95,000 now. If it continues that way and only moves between 95 to 96 to maybe 97 and comes back to 95, if it continues that in about say 2 weeks, if it continues that move, altcoins will blow if BTC dominance can go down. But why? Why would this be going down? Because one, traders get bored. They're like, I'm not making much money from this, so I might as well just put in some money in some altcoins. That starts their own bull. Secondly, most of the money that was flowing into the crypto markets is going to altcoins. So that forms this snowball effect where the more they pump, the more people go into them and the more they pump, and it continues that way until the cycle begins again. But this big pump will last for somewhere around 4 months to 6 months to even 8 months, and it would be very big. Look history. You can go to your charts and see what happened in the last cycle. We pray that it happens this time. Now, one thing you should note about this chart is BTC controls everything. It is because of Bitcoin that its dominance will rise or fall. It is because of Bitcoin that altcoins will go up or down. Everything in crypto, the value of every cryptocurrency is primarily measured in Bitcoin terms. Back in the day, there were no stablecoins, so BTC was the primary trading pair of any cryptocurrency. If you needed to buy Dogecoin or XRP, you would only be using BTC. We could actually make a very good argument to suggest that the introduction of stablecoins has actually taken away BTC's primary use cases. And so that's why it's mostly called store of value now. But back in the day, it was the means of payment. And even up till now, the liquidity of everything in crypto is tied to BTC. Even the market sentiment is tied to BTC. You won't see BTC dumping by, say, 20 to 30% and you're rushing to buy some shit coin. Yes? You wouldn't do that. Everybody's always looking up to BTC for some type of pump before they would want to go and gamble with some shit coins. So that's basically it. There are some more complex stuff like liquidity itself, like how the Bitcoin liquidity is tied to Ethereum and that is tied to every other altcoin. But that's something for another day. Until the next one, stay safe.